You mentioned your young guys, you wanted to see if they could take a punch and how they could bounce back. It seemed like they were able to do that in the second half.
You know, like I said, we're very young. Our kids are babies still. Each week they're taking little baby steps and they're getting better. My biggest thing going for tonight, I said it to a lot of people, can we get punched in the mouth and get back up and keep fighting? And I think we did. Nobody in the state believes we can win but us. So I'm going to take my 63 guys and I'm going to keep believing that we can win each week.
The defense, I mean, you mentioned it. They were going to be fast, but they were going to be young. They may make some mistakes, but they're going to fly around to the ball. You held them to a safety, basically, in the second half. Yeah. What was the difference from half one to half two?
Not having stupid penalties. You know, when you hit a guy going across the middle and the ball is 3 seconds past, or you flex over top somebody, or you have a fumble on the ground and you don't pick it up. Those are the little things when we start doing are going to be a really good football team. And our offense, I promise you, before the end of the year is going to get it together. We are 4 brand new guys starting on the line with 1 4-year starter. When those guys finally click, I'm telling you, we're going to be a dangerous backfield. We got the receivers that can do it. We give Medley a little bit of time, and we're going to have some fun in this offense.
This was huge going to your bye week before Glen Allen to get this rivalry game under your belt, get the victory, and then get a week off.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. The kids are going to I don't know that they're necessarily going to enjoy Monday. We're going to watch them film, and like I said, they better bring their track shoes. That's all I can tell them.
Kevin, what'd you see on the Waller pick six? Felt like the game turned there.
You know, like I said, again, our defense, we're going to ride them early and often this year. Dre's one of 4 guys that, we have our seniors that are on that side of the ball. His season was cut short last year with his broken leg, and I think this is a game that, he really wanted. We were walking on the track today, and he was in one of my weightlifting classes, and I said, "Are you all right, man? I've never seen you quiet like this." And he looked at me dead serious and says, "Coach, I'm locked in. I'm ready to play right now." And I knew right then. I said, "Uh-oh, this guy's going to have a game tonight." You could just see it in his eyes. This is this senior year for him. He took it to heart last year, playing for those who can't, because last year he was one of those guys.
Coach, you had that fumble to start the game on the kickoff. What did you say to the team after such a rough start?
Guys, we're going to make mistakes. They're high school football players. We're going to hold. We're going to have fumbles. We're going to have some penalties. But what are you going to do to get back over it? 17, like I said, it was a muff catch. I mean, he's not a guy that's had a lot of opportunities doing that this year. So again, we got to kick some more. I'm going to take that as a coaching point. Let's make sure we can get to our second line guys a little bit more. When you got 2 speedsters in the back like 18 and 1 that can return it, I think we're going to see a lot of those front guys getting some returns this year.
And you had mentioned before the season started a bunch of you younger guys, Jonah Harris, Mike Davis, Waller. They made plays tonight. What can you say about this young crew?
Jonah's a senior for us, and like I said, he was a kind of a 50-50 guy last year as a starter, and he's really stepped his game up. Our guys live in the weight room, and I changed the way we did our off-season. PJ Best took over our off-season program and really ran with that. TJ Minner came in from Hampton City, brought some new ideas in our weight room, and we're actually lifting 3 days a week during the season now. And like I said, I think that showed tonight out here on this field. Our kids didn't get worn down, and I think that weight room's paying off for us.
You got to be proud of Lewis and Height stepping up with 2 of your primary playmakers hurt to begin the season.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Ethan Medley made some plays in the first half for us. Height, like I said, again, once my 4 babies on the offensive line get their feet wet, it's going to be a special little team on offense. We got the receivers that can stretch the field and make plays happen. Delwan Waller, Micah, and it's Danny Lewis. It's a plethora of athletes over there. Now we just got to get that run game going.
Y'all always make a run in the playoffs. This year it felt a little bit different coming into the season because of the young team. How do you feel as a coach seeing these guys make the plays and seeing that development just in the first 2 games?
Very satisfied because, like I said, my coaches spent a lot of time this offseason getting these young guys prepared. Before the game, I said, guys, you remember when we were bleeding and sweating back in December, and we took it all the way into July when it was 110 degrees, and then we carried it over into August 1st. I said, here we are in September on a cool night over here playing our crosstown rivals. Couldn't ask for a better atmosphere, couldn't ask for a better game, and kids showed up and played football.
Thank you.